and welcome. We are Creative Typo. I'm Richard, your game master. Today we're playing Crown of the Oathbreaker, created by Elderbrain. With me is our brave group of adventurers. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Nico and I'm playing Sett, the Bugbear Mutant Barbarian.
And I'm Tisha. I am playing Ponsonby Frankelfen, the Druid.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm playing Brivonius Rothschild, the Order of the Congregation Cleric, and this and that and the other.
And I'm Adam Culbertson, and I am playing Thotark, the Bloodline Entropist. God damn it, Sorcerer.
That's cursing.
Some order of those words, yes.
Killing it.
Just say Sorcerer. That's what I do.
I cast
And I'm a Bugbear.
We are currently in Chapter 1 of the campaign. Last playing through the King's Games. Would anyone like to recap what has happened last time, if you can remember?
I think we delegated that to Nico.
It's
I think we did.
Yeah, that's Nico's job.
It is? Wait, since when?
Yeah, I think we agreed upon that like the first session.
Yeah, but Jonathan's done such a great job.
Okay, and I've also had several cocktails since then.
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay, all right.
Nico.
So the last time we finished up some games, we played a game called Truth or Bean at the Merchant's Rest place and got first prize, which is a potion, I think. Thotark and Ponsonby were playing, and we made a guy into a cheater, and so he forfeited. Oh no, Ponsonby got into the finals, but then she lost. And then we met an old dwarf, and their name was Rodnir Steelshield.
It's the guy that beat Ponsonby at Truth or Bean.
So then we went to do the lucky leap to bait out some gold masks. The bartender is a woman named Hala. We questioned some random patrons, then bullied like half the bar for some reason. We were on a wild tangent, and we wanted to make a scene, and we definitely made a scene. Bibi sang a song, Thotark danced, Ponsonby punched someone, and then I, Sett, left. I found a guy in red that was standing near the basement stairs, so we followed them through a secret door to a secret room, and then he cast a spell at Thotark, and says it was a blind spell. We questioned him, but he didn't tell us anything. Then someone takes Hala hostage. Oh yeah, somebody came in and took Hala hostage and said they were looking for him. I think the guy that we had. Ponsonby holds a knife to the dude. Sett holds the shapeshifter guy. The knife bad guy is dead, and his brother is the brother of my hostage. God, I need better notes. The hostage talks. He says he's part of the Golden Masks. I think we want to check out Rissiotani's basement. But he just randomly showed up again. We argued some, and then some red cloaks came, and then we went to some offices with all three of the Golden Mask people. Finally, the Golden Masks work in cells or independently. We still have some hostages and a dead guy, and we now have scales that we measure off the planetary charter. Does that sum up whatever?
It sums up something, that's for sure.
Witchcraft.
So before we actually go any further, let's have everybody go ahead and draw your cardic inspirations.
Click on the cards.
Because I have a nice reminder for that now, so we don't forget.
And then
Ooh.
draw. I say
draw.
top first. Draw. Oh, I got the Queen of Spades.
9 of hearts.
I got 8 of clubs.
So since Queen, it's giving Queen. Like, what do I do with Queen? Like, do I get extra things?
The Queen essentially, like all face cards essentially just act as a 10. So that it's just essentially extra chances at getting a plus 10.
But it's Queen, so it's like natural 20, right?
No, aces are natural 20s.
Oh, okay. It feels misogynistic.
Well, the kings are also only plus 10s.
Don't do that. We all go up together, okay?
So what problem do you have with kings and queens both being 10s?
It's that the woman in chess, the queen in chess, is literally working her ass off to keep the king safe. She is the, what is it called? The ace in the hole. So then she should be the natural 20. She's like the I win button. So let me
But ace in the
let me
hole.
win.
Well, last I checked, we didn't use cards in chess, so
first of all, you're right. Okay, first of all, you're right. Number two, stop it with your logic.
So now that we've got that out of the way, so I guess is there any further wrap up that you would like to do while you're here at the Lucky Leap with the hostages, Risiotane and the Red Cloaks?
Yes, I would like to remind everyone that Ponsonby did not punch the guy out of malice. It was for his own good.
Oh,
It was to like make him like, come on, you know what's right. You can do it. I'm gonna punch you and it's gonna look like, we're fighting. It wasn't like wasn't what it looked like, is what I'm saying.
I'm so confused.
Oh.
Well, if you were here last time, you would remember.
Was I not? Was I not?
You were here.
Oh my god! Don't do that to me because I was drunk. Okay.
You were.
Ready.
All right. Well, if nobody has any other questions or anything to do here,
I think
then
we're good there.
okay. Then Risiotane will go ahead and escort you out, and thank you for protecting his bar in his absence.
Okay. Well, you're welcome.
I tell you what. Perhaps the next time after the King's game is over, you can come here and maybe have some drinks on me.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
But what if you were a servant of the Redeemer and drinking is not what you do?
Well, is there something else that you would prefer?
I'll take his.
Yes, charity. Always a part of what the Redeemer does. He
I-
shall take my drink.
I suppose that I could arrange for some charity to the Redeemer.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Your entire bank, what you have saved away would be just enough to the church, so that we may give it to the people and have them have a Merry Christmas. Do you celebrate Christmas? They probably don't.
I will make a charitable donation.
It sounds absolutely fantastic and stupendous. Will he still get my drink?
Yes, of course.
Well, very good. Yes.
Huzzah.
And he'll go ahead and usher you on out. So as you exit the Lucky Leap Tavern, it just so happens that there is another announcement at that time for the next game. It is for the Giant's Board, which is located in the Buried Tower, which let's go ahead and just pull you all over here. And we're all over here now.
The buried.
There we go.
Aha.
All the
Sweet.
way over here in this corner, outside of the walls.
Hey, come on, New Jersey. The wolf.
Ah!
Walls.
Overshot it.
Not you. He's drowning. Redeemer, save him.
So essentially what the Giant's Board is it's like a game of oversized chess with gigantic chess pieces that are, well, the black figurines are monstrous forms, things like dragons, giants, manticores, and things like that. And the white pieces are knights, wizards, clerics, rogues, etc. But the goal is to essentially just beat your opponent in this game of chess. But the catch is, you have to move your pieces.
Like you have
Wait,
like
why is that a catch?
Oh,
Don't you
you
have to
have to,
move your
like,
pieces
drag
in
them?
chess anyway?
They
Push
are
them?
giant pieces. Yes.
Okay.
It will take a strength check to be able to move them.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is oh god, is wrong at all? I feel like I would thrive in this. I love the chess.
Sett would as well.
So in particular, it's going to be intelligence ability checks, and it's going to be athletics checks.
Intelligence. Wait. Okay, and okay, wow. So I said I was gonna like slay at this, and looking at these stats, child, I will not slay. I will be slain post haste.
I think I'll do good at this one.
Yeah. Always thought you were good at this one.
Is there like a rule board up? Are we allowed to like advise Sett on where to move their pieces?
So it is a solo game,
Okay,
and outside assistance is not allowed.
I gotcha. Okay.
What if we use message?
If nobody knows that you're cheating, I guess technically they can't do anything about it.
Man, we've cheated so much. It's
Yeah.
about time we get caught, you know?
Nah.
Nah. Fuck
Okay.
that.
All right.
I mean, French toast that. Okay, because wait. I have a spell called Borrowed Knowledge. That's not going to help us here. Just kidding. Okay, I get. Yeah, Bibi is pissed that he can't do this because he loves chess, but he always loses when he plays against his bisexual wife. So, or sometimes she lets him win, and he just, he really thought it was his victory on his own. So, he's pressed.
Sett does have a +2 to intelligence. So,
All said, that's actually pretty good.
yeah.
More than
Is
a lot
it?
of characters.
Mine's
That's
+1.
more intelligent than Sett is more intelligent than Thotark.
Oh, dang. Am I the most intelligent and the most wise of the party?
Probably not the most wise. I have 18.
I have a +8 to wisdom.
How the French toast did you?
Girl, I did the roly thing and I got I have dump stats.
Yeah, I have.
And
done
I have-
stuff too.
My wisdom is at 20.
So the +8 that you see is your saving throw for it.
You know what?
Meaning
Richard,
that
I wasn't
includes your
asking you.
proficiency.
But that's okay.
Cheating. I can't. We can't cuss.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm not okay.
So
Go
Sett's
ahead.
playing.
Yeah. Go Sett.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Good luck. I mean, I really like chess, so if you want to play a quick round, and I can show you some cool moves, like castling, this kind of defense, and or you got it. Don't worry. I believe in you. You got it, Sett.
So as you approach the arena here, the area for the game, there are some large, glowing, colorful magic letters just kind of hanging up in the air that say, "Welcome to the Giants Board Competition. The first prize is a potion of growth, sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities."
Of growth.
Potion of growth.
Okay.
So, Sett, you go and sign up. It's a 3 gold entrance fee as a standard.
Oh yeah, I go to Thotark. Thotark, three gold.
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Hey, you better win that potion.
I'm trying.
So you get all signed up and get ready, and you're told that that you're actually chosen to be in the first match, which will be starting soon. Before that, the host for this particular game. Just let me. There we go. The host for the game will come up and actually announce himself. Hello, all. I am Leromarius, the Golem controller for the Arcane Tower, and I am hosting the Giants Board competition. Thank you all for coming, and I hope that everybody is very sharp in their wit and everything here. So I presume everyone is prepared, both mentally and physically. I'd like to ask the first 2 contestants to please take their positions on the board. The first match will start in 2 minutes.
Sett will go take his position and then look back over at the group and smile and wave. Hey guys.
Got it.
Yay.
Good luck.
Great.
Break the bishop.
So your opponent will actually go up on the other side, and it's actually Mavis Gritter, who you might recognize from a couple of the other games. He is the Drail city-state guard captain.
I smile at a big toothy smile and wave at him too. Aye.
He'll just kind of like harumph towards you. So the 2 minutes pass, and the whistle will blow for you to start. So the way this is going to go, we'll go ahead and roll opposed intelligence checks. And if y'all are trying to message to help him out with that, then I'll also need an intelligence check from somebody over there, just to verify ability to assist. And then from there, it will, if successful, apply as a +2 bonus to Sett's check.
So we can assist.
Essentially, yes. If you're using message to try and do that, that's how that'll work.
So I'm thinking, hey, Ponsonby.
Hey, yeah.
You know how to play this game, right?
Chess. Yeah, I don't really know how. Those are really big pieces. I wouldn't be able to do it. That's why I didn't sign up. Those look way too heavy.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you whisper me the moves that he should make, I can message him.
Like knight to g5 kind of thing, or
Yeah.
does he know?
Oh, he's
Or
gonna
if I-
hear me talking to him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can try that. So, do you want me to do a wisdom or an intelligence roll?
Intelligence. Mm-hmm.
Am I doing it?
Do I hear them having this conversation?
did
I was trying to whisper.
You were.
Yeah, I was trying. Here, I can do a stealth check. I'm looking for dice.
Is this an opposed check, or am I just?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have heard it, then yeah, give me a perception to oppose his
Aha!
stealth.
I have a +7.
Yeah. Extra sneaky.
You were just a little bit distracted.
Fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
A bee flew at your face and stung you in the nose.
I don't know if it's stealth or sleight of hand to whisper. I don't know. They're both the same.
Ponsonby got a 21.
Okay. So you successfully assist. And the way that this will end up working, go ahead and roll me an athletics check. I'm gonna kind of mess around with the way this works just a little bit because I think it flows a little better this way.
Not doing great so far.
So both of you kind of plan out your moves really well, and you take your turns, but for both of you, you actually you try and move the piece to where you intended to move it, but you couldn't quite get it all the way. And you drop it, and that's the end of your turn. So for neither of you, that didn't really work out very well for either of you, and you're both kind of in an ideal position. So we'll go ahead and do another intelligence roll.
That's better. Boom.
Okay. And go ahead and give me an athletics.
And I'm going to actually use my 9 of hearts on that to boost that up to a 21.
Okay. So you readily pick up the piece, and you're able to put it exactly where you think is the ideal move. And you see that that Mavis is still kind of struggling to move his pieces around. So you feel like you've got a pretty good advantage going now. Let's go ahead and do another intelligence.
And Ponsonby is still helping me, right? For the
Yeah.
+2.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and assume that you have that +2.
That's 22.
All right. So go ahead and give me an athletics.
Oh, that's only a 7 that time.
Okay. So you still struggled with moving that one a little bit. Like you feel like Mavis probably was able to get his into what he probably was intending as the right place. So it's kind of a little back and forth right now. Go ahead and give me another intelligence.
That's a 16.
Okay, and give me an athletics.
An 18.
Okay. So again, Mavis is still kind of struggling to get his pieces moved around, but you feel really confident in both your move and you were able to move it pretty easily. And let's do one more intelligence.
Uh, 14.
All right, and an athletics.
Oh,
And a 22.
Okay, so you were able to kind of see that Mavis actually had a really good position on you, and you thought he might be able to actually get you in check. But unfortunately, he dropped the piece before he could actually finish the move. And you were able to capitalize on that and actually get him in checkmate.
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 Harumph yourself.
Yeah, that's my brother.
So now that we have one match under our belts and we've figured out how that's going to go, let's take a small break. And welcome back. So, Sett, you managed to win your first bout. You go ahead and take a nice seat and watch the matches unfold. There's some pretty decent play. You definitely see a lot of people that maybe struggle, especially on some of the longer plays, like some of the like crossboard, like bishop moves, essentially. Like it's a little harder to get those moves done, even though they can be very effective. You have to carry it all the way across there. But it'll actually come up again to your turn against your next opponent.
Wish me luck.
Look.
Which is going to be your next opponent is going to be a young muscular commoner named Vico Vadermo, who is kind of gesturing over to a young woman in the crowd and kind of blowing kisses at her and everything. Seems like he's trying to like show off for her.
Needs a potion of growth.
He needs a potion of growth, yes. Don't deny him that. It's supposed to be for tonight.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So let's go ahead and start with opposed intelligence rolls.
If Ponsonby is still helping, that's a 22.
I'm assuming that y'all are still doing the same. That
Yeah,
y'all have
we
been.
got a system to not get
Yeah.
caught.
And I'll just let that be static, like just to speed things up a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, just for all of these, we'll just assume the +2. So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
16.
Okay. So you start off with a really nice opening move, move the piece along pretty nicely, and he tries for like a really big bold opening move, but then he kind of fumbles the piece and drops it along the way. So let's go back to intelligence checks.
That's okay, little man. Next turn.
Oh.
So that's a 9 for me.
And give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
So both of you move your pieces pretty well, but you feel like he probably was able to jockey for a little bit better position this time. Go ahead and another intelligence roll.
It's a 17.
And another athletics roll.
20.
Okay. So you make another good move. You make some good progress. You actually get him into check, and he well, basically he fumbled and allowed you to get him into a check position. So go ahead and another intelligence roll.
Oh.
Oh no.
And then another athletics roll.
Oh.
Oh no. Actually, that might
no.
be good. If I was about to mess something up, maybe I didn't mess it up. I couldn't move the piece.
So this time both of you actually like struggle to get your pieces moved, and both of you kind of drop in what you think is kind of disadvantageous positions, but you probably still have a bit of the upper hand. Do another intelligence.
Oh my goodness, that's a 7.
And another athletic.
Oh my goodness, that's an 8.
Oh.
So y'all are both definitely pretty worn out and are still just kind of dragging your pieces along and probably not playing very optimally right now. Go ahead and do another intelligence check.
The sun is really starting to wear us down. Maybe you should just give up. God damn it.
Here, I'm gonna say oh shit, I think somebody just cut me. Right before you do your athletics check. I don't think it worked.
I look back as you get cut. No.
You rage.
So y'all are both still having a pretty mighty struggle. Let's go one more round. Another intelligence.
Please.
Nico,
10.
Sarah deemed Cardic inspiration for you.
Oh. All right. Can I draw a Cardic card before I put my strength
Yeah.
roll out there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just in case. That's a 6 of hearts.
Okay.
Thank you for the Cardic. All right. So athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to add that 6 to that. So that takes me up to 13.
Okay. So you weren't very confident in your move, but as you were thinking things out, like he actually was moving a piece, dropped it in just the worst possible spot and opened the door for you to be able to go into checkmate, and you're able to just move the piece far enough before you drop it, and it does checkmate and win.
Oh man.
So glad that round is over. My muscles are killing me. Water. Is there a water person around here?
There'll be some people around the edges offering water.
I smack the water out of their hand. Get me a beer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, get that man a beer.
So stupid.
Is that what happens when you get water?
Yes, just slap it.
Just slap
Beer.
the water.
You call for water so you can slap it away.
All right. So the competition is definitely thinning down. And it comes up to what'll essentially be the championship round, with you and a silver blood dragonborn named Yulakos, who is a captain of the Royal Swords. And he would like he greets you very formally, well, I would suppose that you must be a rather worthy opponent to be able to meet me here. I am glad to see that that Draelish captain did not make it this far.
Me too. He harumphed me, and I thought that was rude.
Well, yes. What can you expect from Drael?
Yeah. Are your muscles sore too? I mean, it's been a long day. I reach over to
Yes.
grab his arm.
Wow, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Huh. This ought to be fun.
Yes, here's to a good game.
Yeah. I'll hold my beer up to him. Finish it. Toss it at the water boy.
All right. So a game start. Let's go ahead and do opposed intelligence.
Hey, 17.
Okay, and do an athletics.
Hey, 22.
Okay. You both move your pieces pretty well. You seem to have the advantage currently. Like you were able to get in a slightly better position. Another intelligence.
Good first round. I like the way you think.
Haha,
Ooh,
thank you.
that's
And you
a-
as well.
That's a 9.
All right, and an athletics check.
The 17.
So you both go to move your pieces. Like he actually kind of struggles with his. It seems like maybe his arm kind of cramped up a little bit and he dropped it. But you're able to complete your move successfully. Do another intelligence check.
You should have had a beer. It helped my muscles recover.
I'll have to remember that next time.
Nat 20. So that gives me 24 for intelligence.
And give me an athletics check.
And a 19.
All right. So both of you again are able to move your pieces well. But just with that one slip up that he had in the second round, you were able to take some really good advantage of it and get into a really quick checkmate. Like it just happened all in the right way, and there was not much he could do to stop it.
It was a good game. You moved your queen out a little too early, and
yeah, I know. It's I wanted to move it a little differently, but yeah, the arm just couldn't really do it. Just a little too much today. But yeah, it was definitely a great match. You really recognized that opening and took advantage of it super quickly.
let me get you a beer, water boy.
Oh, thank you. And so Lyrimarius will come back out and say, "Oh, well, thank you all for joining, and congratulations to Sett for being our winner."
Thank you. Can I have the potion now?
Yes, of course. Here, the potion of growth.
And I immediately give it to Thotark. And I look towards the crowd to see if that young lady and that guy were still out there together. And I just wave at them. Good luck.
They are still together. Like he's kind of like sobbing a little bit, and she's comforting him.
Hmm.
Just a game. What are you gonna do with this?
All right. So another game down. And not long after, there is an announcement for what is to be the final of the games. This, of course, is excluding the Battle of Champions that is held traditionally at night. But the last of the games will be Leap of Death, to take place near the imprints of the half-goat.
I'm sorry, imprints of the half what?
The half-goat.
Like
the-
animal goat or like greatest of all time Simone Biles goat?
Your choice.
Only half.
Okay, Simone Biles is here.
Simone
Oh my
Biles.
god!
So it'll be taking place up here. This area marked as the cliffside
Mhm.
may come into play.
Oh, and these are the imprints of the goat right here. Okay.
Yeah, the imprints of the half goat.
Simone Biles' footprints are here. Simone Biles' footprints are right here. Yes.
Oh
Right
man,
hand of the
it
Redeemer.
kind of looks like there were two footprints at first, and then it just led into one set of footprints.
That's because Jesus was carrying you the rest of the way.
No, Simone Biles carried me.
All right. So the Leap of Death is going to be a competition of we'll call it diving style. The game is to leap from the cliff out over the water and to dive with as much style as possible, gaining you points, which will total up to determine the winner. In rules speak, this is going to require strength and dexterity, particularly athletics and acrobatics.
Yeah, I mean, I like being in the water, but I mean, I just go to the water. I never think about how I go to the water, so I'm kind of out for this. Maybe I'll just jump in now and wait for you at the bottom, just in case. And Ponsonby just like leaps into the fucking water.
As y'all actually approach the area, there are some large, glowing, colorful, magical text once again that says, "Welcome to the Leap of Death competition. The first prize is a potion of water breathing, sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities."
Yeah, see, I don't even want that. I can already breathe underwater. As she's falling down.
Well. Back in my youth, I too used to live a life of a heathen, and I used to be a diver.
Why? Sorry. Why?
Before I devoted my life to the Redeemer.
Why is a diver a heathen?
I used to live life on the edge, jump off cliffs, and do it so beautifully. My wife would tell me, "You should be a diver for pay." So I would dive off of cliffs and be rewarded amounts of money that ranged and varied for my prowess in diving.
Stupid.
So, if no one else will step in, then I will take this burden upon myself.
He will fall back into the sinful life of a diver.
It is all you, Fred. I don't go backing off on the Redeemer now.
No.
Yeah, don't chase the waterfalls. Just like stick right here to this river or whatever, this lake.
The one that you're
this
used
one
to.
that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the ancient hymns of the Redeemer.
Yeah. For need not.
So, I, Bibi, Bravonius Rothschild, volunteer as tribute to be the diver for this game, for the King's Game of Kings. I will jump off this cliff.
Does he think he's gonna die?
It is not death, it is just sacrifice in the name of the Redeemer. Please martyr me.
So you go and sign up. They request the 3 gold entrance fee.
No talk.
There you go. I already had it out.
Thank you. Here is your 3 gold. Person, I am a patron and a competitor in this game of kings.
Oh,
And
yes,
then I
of course.
slap it on the table with gusto.
I'm gonna
Show
hit
my
up.
dexterous hand.
I'm gonna hit up a cart up here that sells mead. And I'm gonna get 3 meads.
All right.
Ponsonby's like deep in the water. She's off the cliff. She's waiting.
Oh yeah.
Sett
just
needs
in
to.
case.
I got him.
I'm
one in
gonna
each
give
hand.
it to the dragon dude too. Or
Oh,
unless
yeah, there you go.
that wants to.
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah,
we made
yeah, sure.
friends.
He came along just to watch.
Yeah, we're hanging out with Dragon Guy now.
You
While we
lock us.
watched.
So the host will come up. The host will introduce himself as Lord Primel Ronald, who is the only son of the illustrious Lord Dizag Ronald of Ronald's End. He is a well-built human and seasoned warrior, and has a gentle demeanor and compulsion to act benevolently. So thank you all for coming to this wonderful event. I am very pleased to be your host, Lord Primel Rono. And I suppose without much further ado, we should go ahead and get started and let some of these fine people start taking their dives. you'll each go in turn. There are a few other people that are participating. Mavis Gritter is actually participating in this too. He seems like he was just here to try and do as much as possible. You know, like he's on vacation or something. But he'll go ahead and he'll go ahead and jump off of the cliff. He's able to land in the water pretty well, but it wasn't super stylish, so ultimately it was somewhat low points. You have another middle-aged female human that goes and jumps as well. Puts a little bit of a twist into her dive. Gets a somewhat moderate score. And then we have Blimbo. Blimbo is an athletic halfling that I actually do have a picture for.
Of course. We got
Yes.
Limbo.
Oh,
You
that
gotta
looks
have a picture
someone
for
else.
Blimbo.
Like, what a small world, uncanny. Like,
So this is Blimbo. Except when he goes to dive, he actually has his shirt off, so you can see like just the really toned features of his body. And you'll actually hear Lord Primo Ronal actually announce out, "What a beautiful torso! Oh dear eternal mother, please take care of it."
I'm gonna call finagling with the judges. Not
Oh,
fair.
no, he's the host. He's not one of the judges.
I still say if you're a lord, then you're probably swaying the judge's opinion.
He's basically Ryan Seacrest, okay?
Oh, oh wow. Okay, never mind. You're doing great.
All right. So Blimbo goes and he's able to do a nice like kind of like tuck and twist and sets a pretty nice score himself. He definitely is wanting to win this, it seems. So let's go ahead and do your dive.
Okay.
First, I will need to have an athletics check. This will be for how far out from the cliff you're able to jump.
Okay. And athletics is, oh wow. Yeah. I have a -1. What is that? An 8? A 5?
Okay. And then I need you to give me an acrobatics check. This is about basically how fancy you can make your dive.
Okay. Big money. A 10.
Okay. And then go ahead and give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Okay. 19.
So you make a pretty good dive. You're able to get kind of a twist on your way down, and you enter the water really cleanly. It maybe wasn't quite as elaborate as what Blimbo did, but you managed to score pretty well. Like I'll say in the current standings, you are second to Blimbo.
Curse you, Blimbo.
So this will actually go to another round. Like this actually is going to be yeah, we're just gonna say this is 3 rounds.
I imagine that if like I rolled a natural one, would I just like hit a rock on the way? Like,
God.
I mean, I suppose that's possible. There are clerics alongside all of this to help with healing as
And
needed.
also Ponsonby is down there to try to avoid that. Like she is doing her best to like, I don't know what she would do down there, but she's in the water. Like maybe she's making like a big splash. Do you not want to splash in this diving?
you don't want a big splash.
Okay.
Get him all. No.
She's turning into a swarm of spiders to scare the other divers. Then that is what she's doing on this
If you
last
could
round.
just like illusion like a megalodon, like as they're falling into it, they're just it's a mouth.
Yeah, as they fall, they see a swarm of spiders that they're falling into because she's
and
morphing
they all
into that.
and they all in
Yeah.
in unison say like death becomes you.
Yeah, I mean she has her same charisma, I guess. So I feel like charisma can be used for good or evil.
I mean, I think that's true. Yes.
Hi, come play with us. We're a bunch of spiders.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what she's doing. She's trying to like, I don't know, figure out what scares these guys and like really put it to use on this last round.
Well, this will be the second round. So
Okay.
if
then
you're wanting to wait until the last round, and I also want to point out one other thing with scoring that I just neglected to say earlier because I made it up just now. This will also be kind of the standard Olympic kind of thing with the best 2 scores. So you drop your lowest out of the 3 rounds.
Aha!
Oh no. Okay, so she tries to scare him on 2 rounds.
Okay.
Does she know that information? Would she
That
have
would
known
have been announced in like the rules.
Okay. So she knows that information. She's trying to like the first one, she's like doing something to scare him. If it doesn't scare him enough, she's like changing her, like she's going to a swarm of bees, a swarm of beetles, a swarm of spiders, like switching in between those 3 things to see what scares whoever's jumping down. Besides
Just rapid
Bibi.
fire, like it's just
Yeah.
Things that die in water.
now I'm bees, now I'm beetles.
Yeah. I don't know if she's actually capable of doing that. To be honest.
So let's go ahead and Bibi, go ahead and roll me another athletics.
Hey, big money. Yes, honey.
So you get a pretty mighty leap out off of the cliff.
Yes, I am
Whoa.
doing an inward pike.
Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. Okay. So it's just an inward pike. Maybe that's it. That's all I can do.
And go ahead and roll me a dex save.
Please. Yes.
So your second dive is maybe not very fancy, but it was a very far leap, which does actually count for some points. And you were able to enter the water very cleanly again. So overall, a pretty good round. With the others, you'll see Mavis as he is like out in the air above the water. Will notice the floating spiders and kind of freak out a little bit, and just kind of loses his concentration and just flops straight into the water.
Oh,
So the female human, actually her name is Borx Elas, but she actually is not really too perturbed by the spiders. Does another decent dive, like nothing too crazy, and then Blimbo is going to go ahead and make his dive. He again goes for something a little fancy, but he seems a little distracted by the spiders, maybe not necessarily like afraid of them, but it does seem to kind of throw him off just a little bit, because it's like he wasn't expecting it, and so he kind of he kind of splashes a lot more than he should have. So after the second round, like Bibi and Blimbo are pretty neck and neck. And before we actually get to the conclusion, let's go ahead and take another short break.
Fabulous.
And welcome
Hey.
back for the rousing conclusion of Leap of Death.
Excuse me, I don't think that's what it's called, is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
No, it's actually called Leap of Death. I just didn't say it that way
Oh.
before.
Oh wow. Well,
Bibi just got another Cardic inspiration, so you got
Oh.
2 Cardics right
oh
now.
shucky ducky, I haven't been using that. I could have been winning.
Well, right now you're pretty neck and neck, so we'll see how
Now
this
you
last
Now you
round
got
goes.
2.
So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Athletics -1. Okay, a 16.
All right.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll me an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I want to win. So let's see. And then I'm going to add my Cardic inspiration. The Queen.
Okay, so that'll be a total of 17.
Yes.
All right. And go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Yay! Oh my god.
All right.
So if I make it like if I add another Cardic inspiration to that, will it like will it do something for me to ensure my victory? Because I'm that petty.
So if I'm being super duper like straightforward and honest with you,
Mhm.
like the dex saving throw as far as points go is probably the least important part.
So which one can I add something to?
Yeah.
Hey, don't take this from me.
So let's just put a pin in that for right now, and let's go forward with this, and we'll get there. Okay.
Okay.
So Blimbo actually goes to take his dive. He sees how good your dive was, which definitely put a pretty high bar for him.
Absolutely.
So he does a really big leap out, just does like some crazy twist like as he's leaping, but as he's spinning through the air, like he sees the swarm of bees that are now below him, and he'll actually exclaim, "No, not the bees! I'm allergic!"
Yeah.
And he will stop spinning like as he's falling, just kind of trying to like block his face as much as possible as he's falling towards the bee, and it creates a bit of a splash at the bottom.
Good.
Bee stings him.
Probably smacks. Just
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
just
you just
smacked.
hear
That's fine.
hear-
He can roll an attack roll against me. Also,
you hear Bibi
Okay.
say, and here's to another day of saving the bees. And that's I'm so good. I'm such a good person.
But the clerics have to come and kind of fish him out of the water. He's a little bit in shock from just the bees and hitting the water so hard, but they're able to revive him without any problem.
jeez.
So Lord Primel Rono will actually announce that the winner for the Leap of Death this year is Bibi Rothschild.
Oh my god, I won. I never win anything. This is so
did
not like me. I am not used to being a winner at everything that I do ever in life.
Yes,
So you gotta.
of course. You had such a beautiful last dive.
Thank you. You don't need to tell me that. I already know.
also, I think that guy over there is fine. He didn't even really get stung.
What do you mean he didn't really get stung?
Like, I didn't even see a bee sting him at all.
Yes. Here's to another day of saving the bees.
Yeah.
Can we talk about his life of diving crime for a minute here? Just,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. How does underground diving work?
What?
Yeah,
Sitter.
Bibi. Like, that's a
Hey.
question directed at you.
I don't know what you are talking about. I have lived my life in complete devotion of the Redeemer. I've never once been a diver, and so this conversation is over.
I feel very gayest lit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
Bibi.
was so much funnier than you guys gave me
It-
credit for.
it wasn't
so good. Like, I don't
because,
care.
honey, it wasn't funny.
Girl, it was. It was so funny. Like, gayest.
I knew exactly
Yeah,
what you
dude, I don't care.
So I was just a little perplexed because like around me, people actually do pronounce gas that way.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember now.
that's
I forgot
Gotta go
about
get some
that.
gas.
Oh, gayest.
That's a lot. Yeah, so Bibi, I guess y'all are questioning Bravanius, and he just shrugs past you and says, "Where's my prize?"
Oh yes, of course, your
Yes.
potion of water breathing, and he'll present you with the potion.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Redeemer, for allowing me this potion that I may put into my inventory. And he kisses it and puts it in his purse.
Oh,
Okay.
Ponsonby got a Cardic.
Oh, all right. I already have a 7. What else I get? Man, that was a good joke.
That was for your gayest joke.
It was so good. It was so good.
Can I revoke that Cardic instead?
Why? Come on, Jonathan. All right, I got a 5. So I have a 7
Tisha.
and a 5.
I love you so much. I do not love that joke.
Oh, I love you so much too, and I don't love that you don't love that joke. So I guess we're in an impasse.
Well, no, I'm passing. I'm fine.
Yeah, you would pass.
Oh, what does that mean? Okay.
I don't know,
Anyway.
gassy.
Ew.
Anyway, you were the one gaslighting. Let's go.
No, I was
Let's...
gaslighting.
Oh, so it's funny when you do it.
Because it was more funny that I was mocking you.
Oh.
Like I said.
All right, that's fair.
Terrible joke. Okay,
That's
but yeah, I got my wonderful gift. I'm feeling, I'm feeling like skinny legend. I'm feeling like I'm the diver of the entire world, the best one. And yeah, so what is our next order of business? I have been winning so many things today. It is only right that we all take some time to celebrate me.
Well, there is a little bit of time before the next scheduled event. The next scheduled event is actually going to be the Battle of Champions, which occurs after nightfall. It is starting to get towards evening right now, so it would probably be a good idea if you're interested in participating to go to sign up. And there is supposed to be a feast for the competitors that happens before the tournament.
So what does the Battle of the Champions entail? Like, what's the...
So it is one-on-one combat.
Okay.
The way that it works is as an entry fee. Instead of paying the gold like all the other games have been, the entry fee is basically putting an item up as like a wager of sorts. So that if you were to lose, the person who beat you gets your wager.
Can I wager a day of rations or something?
So the wager has to be something that is either a magical item or something that is considered valuable.
Oh, son of a butt. I only the only magical item I have is my ice method bone.
Now, I will also say that the item can be a consumable magic item. You are allowed to use your wager within the match, but obviously if it's consumable, you either have to have an additional one to be able to forfeit, or you're not able to use it.
Huh. I don't think Ponsonby didn't take that weird feather. That wasn't magic anyway.
No.
Right. I think she threw it down.
I think she did, and it wasn't magic.
I have quite a few things, right? Like the potion of water breathing, and then I won like 2 other things.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me just...
You give me the instant tent?
I did give you the instant tent. Okay, so you have something.
Yeah, I have instant tent, dust of dryness, potion of animal friendship, and potion of growth.
Did I give you everything?
Everybody gave me something, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for Ponsonby. I think Ponsonby kept what she won.
I don't think she won anything. Because the only thing she really competed in was the arrow thing, and she did not win that.
You helped me win the potion of animal friendship. I think I tried to give it to you. I don't remember if I tried.
Didn't you do something with the princess too? Aquafina?
Oh, yeah, we just chilled, and then I did give a potion that I got from up there, but I think the potions were fake. Were they not,
Right.
Richard?
They were perfumes, not potions.
They were perfumes. Yeah, I gave the perfume to
Yeah, you gave it
Thotark, but just one perfume.
Oh, I thought you gave it to
I might have given it to
Bibi.
Bibi. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Either way, Ponsonby would probably join, but she doesn't have any potions or any anything magical besides her bone, and she's not willing to risk that again.
Yeah, Sett gave everything to Thotark, so unless he gets something back, he's not joining.
I do have the robe of the wardrobe that I got from the golden mask dude that shapeshifts clothes.
You don't think that might like set somebody off? Like, hey, why do you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
I
I
mean,
feel like
for
I
real,
could
yeah.
use that at
I
some
mean, there
point.
are applications of it outside of just like thievery and such.
Oh, I meant like someone, maybe
Yeah.
if the people that he like, maybe if one of the other cultists or acolytes or whatever that he killed, like one of the friends catches him with that, and they're like, "Oh, hey, why do you have that?"
I just mean that like they wouldn't be the only people that use them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like you would also have some in like say like bards colleges for like performances, things like that, or there may even be some that just people like using because they like changing up their style.
Gotcha.
So it wouldn't necessarily be like a 1-to-1 like, oh, you have a cloak like this, you must have stolen it from us.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What do y'all think? You think any of the winnings we've had are good
I
to
forgot
put
what
up for
it is
this?
that we could possibly win.
Whatever they bet, right?
Yeah, yes, exactly. Basically you get whatever the opponent wagered if you beat them.
I mean, how many opponents are there?
The way that this whole thing is going to be shaped up, it's going to essentially be, and it's going to depend a little bit, if I'm being honest, like on how many of you participate. But it's going to essentially be like 2 or 3 rounds.
Okay.
I mean, I think the potion of animal friendship, I think that would be a good one to use.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, okay, so friends, should we all enter ourselves? Or it seems, and I look over at Thotark and I look over at Ponsonby and I say, or it seems that we've been having help from the outside, so maybe we should be assistance from afar, if you catch my drift. And I'm like winking very obviously.
I don't have any. I'm like looking through my spells right now, and I don't have anything to help.
We can't. Well, I'm a whole fucking cleric.
Oh, I have protection from poison. That's what I got. I have protection from poison.
Is there like an out of bounds on the battlefield?
So as you get like the official rules for it, because this will be happening within an arena, of sorts. Like the area is actually called the dog pit.
Okay. So if they step out of the arena, does that disqualify them?
Yes, like they have to remain within the arena, and no competitors are allowed any kind of outside help. If anyone assists one of the side, like if someone is getting assistance, then they will be disqualified. And the
Like automatically lose what they wagered.
yes.
Lay the house down, Boots. I'm ready. Let's lie.
So what if we pad the brackets here? Okay. So each of us compete using the items that we've won. And if it comes to the end, we're going to get everything. If we go against each other, we're not going to lose an item.
Yeah, that makes sense. And also, I can, like, if somebody's doesn't have, like, a poison immunity, I can give them that. And it lasts an hour, so it's not like I'm helping. I'll just give it to you before.
Yeah. So we could split up. Who do we think's going to win?
I would assume Bibi would probably win, or maybe Ponsonby.
I don't know. It's like, I mean, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, it's really between the three of y'all. I don't think I'll win unless I can get them to step out, maybe.
BB looks around, I guess, and a smile grows larger and larger on his face. Shall I be the champion of us four in the name of the Redeemer? Is it me to be chosen?
I think all of us are gonna do it. Do you want that protection from poison, Bibi? I can give that to you.
Ah, ha ha. If it is your wish, then I shall be the one to carry us to victory.
All right. Sure.
All right, we're gonna. What's the most useful one? Potion of dryness, growth, or tent? Scroll of tent.
Yeah, scroll of tent might come in handy, and I also think what were the other two? Dryness and what?
Dryness and growth.
Yeah, dust of dryness and a potion of growth.
I don't know how a potion of growth is going to help us, but
Let's
unless
get rid
we
of
give it to Katra, and Katra's like this giant cat
I'm all
flying her
for giant
way
cat.
across the.
We have someone that says either the
A
instant tent
tundra.
or the instant tent or the animal friendship potion.
So I just want to point out one thing really quick. And actually hold on. So the potion of growth works essentially the same as the enlarge portion of enlarge reduce.
Okay.
So it does actually make the imbiber larger, but enlarge isn't nearly as OP as it used to be.
Okay. So my suggestion is Bibi gets the tent. Sett will get dryness growth. I'll take animal friendship, and Ponsonby dryness.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Do we want to keep this potion of water breathing?
Oh yeah, well that could go up too. Do we need that?
All right.
we
Let's
do
keep
not.
the tent and switch it for the water breathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds superb.
All right. So growth. I'm just gonna keep repeating growth. If I don't say something else.
I'm growth. I got
Okay,
growth. I'll do
dryness, baby.
No, I got dryness.
Oh, you got dryness. Okay. I'll
Water
take
breathing, baby.
water. Yeah. There we go. We figured. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that Cardic inspiration too.
To speak.
Sarah, thank you.
Freaking
Yes.
figure out what you're saying.
Right.
I'm struggling.
Right.
I think
Alright.
the only one we're not wagering is the instant tent. And the only reason why that might be handy is if we're like in a spot that kind of seems a little whatever and there's no inn on the way, we can rest.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. All right, so we're all competing.
All right. So y'all go to actually register. The event is actually going to be taking place down here. This right here is the dog pit.
I have a question. Can
Mhm.
Ponsonby already bring out Katra? Can I use my spell point to do that?
Yeah, I would say that you're allowed to. Yeah.
Okay.
We can do. I mean, there's no limit to what we can cast as long as it's from ourselves, right?
Right. As long as it's like a part of your character, then there's no problem with you using it.
All right, cool.
All right. Ponsonby is going to summon Katra.
Okay. All right. So you all go and sign up, and they go ahead and register.
Both gold?
No
Oh
gold.
yeah.
The entrance fee is just putting something up for wager.
That's right.
Essentially.
Don't make Adam repeat it.
Please.
Got growth.
So you put forth the items, like they go ahead and register those as the items that you're wagering. Again, for any consumables, you are not allowed to use the consumables within the combat unless you have another one to actually serve as your forfeited prize if you lose. But otherwise, because I don't think any of yours are actually permanent items. All of them are consumable, I think. Because you didn't say you were putting forth the wardrobe, right?
Correct. And I just drew a King of Clubs. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, for y'all, for all of the consumables, basically you're not allowed to use them since you don't have a replacement for it, essentially. So you're all registered now, and they actually direct you over to a banquet hall within the dog pit arena that will be for the contestants' feast beforehand. So I'm just going to go ahead and give like a quick rundown of who you see around, and we'll kind of go from there. So amongst the competitors that you see here in the banquet hall, there is Gritus Ultio.
He looks like a golden god.
Maybe he's a little bit ASMR, yeah.
I am a golden god.
We have Hufflepuff Wolffang. We have
I like his eyebrow ring.
we have a Cagrian Iron Sinew.
That helmet looks way too small.
It does, but it's very fancy. Although it's, as you look at it, you notice that while there are slots for a lot of different gems, there are currently only 5 gems in it.
He wears that so people can't read his mind.
Oh, I mean, I probably would rather not. I mean, his beard is so long. I don't know. I don't want to know what he thinks of.
But is it? Okay.
What's up with beards?
And we have Vragi. Ali Valberg.
Ooh.
Oh.
It looks like he's saying ooh. I like his hair.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do like his hair.
we have the Raven Knight.
Oh, mysterious.
Ooh. That's why K Tolly was saying ooh.
Are those
Yeah.
nose holes?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. Those are nose holes because I don't have another
Where is he
explanation.
looking out of then?
Do you think so, or do you nose hole?
Oh, that's
Oh
good.
wow! So
That's
people
good.
laughed at that joke. Got it.
I did not laugh at that.
I did.
That was more of a groan.
And of course, at the head of the table, you have King Waldron Azanar.
Oh.
I want to punch him right in the face. Right in his stupid face.
You have Queen Larencia.
Oh.
He has a big forehead.
Oh my gosh! Don't say that out loud.
Oh.
And you have Princess Afina.
Princess
Hey, Aquafina's here.
Afina!
She is beauty, she is grace.
Wait, is this their daughter?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait a
So
second.
mother
Can't you
was
tell
a
the
cheater.
resemblance?
Queen Lyrenia and King. Wait, why is her hair so dark?
Genetics.
Queen Larencia and King Waldron.
Are they married? Is the king and queen?
They are married, yes.
That is not.
Although, as you would probably know, Queen Larencia is not his first wife.
Okay. Is Princess Afina from his first wife?
No, Princess Afina is from his wedding with Larencia.
Oh, okay.
Can't you tell?
I mean, spitting image, right?
I mean, they have similar noses, the king and princess. Right? No.
I mean, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could kinda
brown
see
plus
that.
blue equals green eyes, right?
I
Yeah.
think she's a wrestler. I mean, she's got the mullet.
You know what? I don't care. Princess Afina is my best friend.
Yeah,
Can't confirm.
she is hilarious.
She
So-
is very fun.
So, let's go ahead and go to our long break, and then we will continue on with the feast from there.
Sunscreen.
All right.
Wow. Oh my god.
And welcome back. Anyway. So, y'all are at the banquet, and you see all of those characters as participants for the upcoming Battle of Champions. Waldron Azanar, the king, will actually stand up in front of everybody and announce himself. Yes. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for participating in the Battle of Champions for this year's King's Games. As I'm sure all of you are all aware, then I myself am participating, just as always, and I must say, good luck to anyone who happens to face me. But, of course, if someone should prevail in the tournament, then the grand prize is a audience with myself.
I just want to punch him and not have an audience with him. Like, even if I lose, I just want to punch him so hard.
I wonder if he knows that he does not share similar traits physically with his daughter.
So, like when he says, like, that people get an audience with him for winning, Kagrian Iron Sinew, who's nearby, will actually kind of lean over and just kind of make it an offhanded comment about an audience of one, right?
Did we hear that?
Which you would recognize as kind of like a joke that's been going around Oathbreaker for quite a while, referencing the fact that King Waldron actually himself wins the tournament pretty much every year.
Oh.
So he generally just has an audience with himself.
Did I hear him say
hold
that?
on a second. Sorry, go ahead.
Did I hear him say that?
Did you hear Kagrian say that? Yes.
Yes. I look at Kagrin and I say, Kagrin, this audience of one, do you suppose that he has been winning so much these past few years out of skill, or do you feel that there are maybe forces beyond our control that have kind of put him in first place every single time?
Well, I mean, I would definitely give him credit. He's definitely got some skill, but the magic items he's got doesn't hurt either.
Magic items, huh? Could you possibly tell me which one you've witnessed before in your...
Oh, well, he always uses the same ones. He's got this Spriggan shield. Like it lets him get really big. And then the sword, which man, like that sword, like it has been like in the hands of kings, like all the way back. Like it was actually built by the constructor, I think. But it's been kind of like the symbol of the monarchy, really, for a long time. I'm not really quite sure what it does, but he always seems to be able to attack really fast with it.
Okay, well, thank you. And that's pretty much all you've seen, yes?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really take much more than that usually. I mean, he cleans things up pretty quickly.
Hey, y'all, do you think that if maybe we keep that potion of big or small, do we have potion of big or small?
Growth.
Potion of growth.
Oh, it doesn't go the opposite way?
No, potion of growth is only the enlarged side of it.
Oh, well, okay, that kind of like moots my point. Maybe throwing a potion of small at a guy who makes himself grow big would be kind of cool, but maybe if whoever fights him also does the potion of growth, and so they're both big, might be a good idea. I don't know. Do we want to keep that instead of the tent?
Well, we've already submitted our items, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've already
but we can
registered
use
your
the items. We can use the items.
They've already been submitted. They're not in our... We don't have them anymore.
Well, you would still have them, but you're basically registered as this is the thing that you're giving up. So
yeah, we can't.
If you use it, you still have to produce one to give up.
We have to produce a different magic item, is what my understanding was.
No. You have to produce one of the item that you wagered. Like if you wager a potion of growth, you have to produce a potion of growth.
Oh, okay.
So like if you had another potion of growth, then you could use one and you'd still have one to forfeit.
You know what? Never mind my idea. But I think that if we could use something that makes this dude get back small, that might help. I mean, he's a king. I think it's unfair that he's fighting against us and he can also use all of this advantage, like magic items, talk about.
To be fair, if you had a bunch of magic items, you could use those too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Did you say to be fair? DM? So are you saying that it's completely fair that a king versus me, a peasant, and we can use all of our resources available to us?
Give yourself more credit than that, Ponsonby. You're not a peasant.
We're not in the top 1%.
This is an excellent example of the difference between equality and equity.
Slay the house down, Boots. Get her. Yeah.
He is a king, and I'm only a duke, so.
Yeah, and I got a water skin, and he has a magic sword, so. Anyway. Yeah, okay. I feel like maybe we shouldn't have all entered this at this point, but yeah.
Hey, I might have something. If I go up against him, I might have something.
Okay.
I asked the person that we were talking to, Kagrian. I say, yes, Kagrian. In times before his onslaught of winning, has he ever? Do you know anyone that may have bested him ever?
Well, I I don't really remember a time myself. He's been on really long win streak. I don't really recall, to be honest.
Realized I have the reduce spell. That's why it was so familiar to me. I know how to do it without a potion.
All right.
You should use it.
Yeah.
Save
If
it
I
for
go
him.
up against him, for sure. I mean, what if? Okay, here's an idea. What if I like go up against somebody and then I make them really small, and then I turn myself into like a black bear or something, and I just eat them.
Yeah.
Maybe like a giant badger or something, even.
Is this contest to the death?
No. The contest is to forfeiture. There are clerics that are stationed to be able to try and heal any damages that may be incurred through the fights, and you will be healed up to full in between matches.
Sweet.
I've never
prospect?
like, how like I can like transform myself into like different things and stuff.
Yeah.
From things that I've learned and been around, I'm just good at like imitation. So like, what if I like made somebody small and then like made myself into, a warg or something, and like I ate them.
You mean what would
said that
happen like within the context of like the actual tournament here?
Yeah, no, I mean just in general, like, because I can only stay in that shape for so long, right? And then once I'm out of that shape, are they just like they come back out like like digested by stomach acid? Like,
I would say logistically there would definitely be some kind of continuous damage from like digestive acids, like while you're still in that form or while they're still actually contained within you.
mhm.
But let me see.
Ponsonby, how long did they stay small?
Right. That's what I was gonna go look
Oh,
at.
okay.
That can be really bad.
All right.
I mean, can your
reduced
rocks contain them?
So it is concentration up to a minute.
until the spell ends. Oh, so like, okay. So like, let's say I turn into a warg, and I make somebody like half their size, and I eat them as a warg. And then like after a minute, they come back to their like normal size.
Mm-hmm.
Then it like rips the warg from the inside out. And because I'm a druid and I use my wild shape to turn into the warg, I just go back to my like normal self, right?
Yes.
Because the warg's dead. I mean, it doesn't hurt me.
Technically it would not end up hurting you. Except that like any excess damage, I think, is still applied to you. Is that right? Or is it just full flat?
It's just full.
Then yeah, there would be no damage to you. They
Mhm.
wouldn't still be inside of you. Like when they tear out of the warg, they would be separated from being inside of you. So you would come back into your normal form next to them.
all your
Yeah,
rocks
I would
break
assume
apart
that
and
that
come back
would kill
together?
I
Yeah.
assume that would kill the warg.
It would definitely kill the warg, and you would
Okay.
revert to your normal form.
Wow.
That might be
Now-
the coolest
now-
thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I mean, but how small can you make them? Like, they would have to already be small to be tiny enough for you to eat, right?
I mean, if somebody's half your size and you're a warg, I don't know. I feel like wargs eat things
Yeah.
that are
A warg
half
would
their
eat a
size.
deer.
It would not be
Yeah.
like a swallow whole kind of situation.
You
Like a
could chew
warg
it
would
up.
need something half its size, like swallowed whole. Now it would like devour it in chunks.
Oh
and
my
could
gosh,
probably get
what
through
if
a
I
good
turn
portion
into
of the
a
body.
Hold on. What if I turn into a warg? I enlarge myself and I reduce them.
Yes, please.
Well,
Can
then
you focus
then we're
on
talking
both?
more in the like realistic realm of like being able to potentially swallow them whole.
Isn't like enlarge and reduce
Both are concentration.
both are concentration?
You know
But
what?
there are other ways to work around that potentially.
I mean, don't we have
growth
a
potion?
growth potion?
Exactly.
We can't use it.
Thotark, quit being so negative.
I thought we were just playing
Unless-
hypotheticals.
Positive
Unless-
vibes here.
Unless
Positive
one of
vibes.
us who's wagering the growth potion?
It's already been wagered. It's
Who?
I
Yeah,
did.
but who is?
I'll leave. I'll step out of the combat to give you the growth potion.
No. I don't want you to step out of the combat. But if you win, right, your combat, then you can wager whoever's magic item you won against
Oh,
instead of the
yes.
growth potion.
I just really want her to eat the king. Can we just have her eat the king? For the love of fuck.
I don't think we've ever really referred to you as the good guys, right?
I mean, hold on a
No.
second. Are you trying to say that it's not the good guys going up against
The top
those in
1%.
power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Priorities,
I mean,
Richard.
he's already using his magic items.
Sett
No, I'm-
hates royalty. Well, this has been determined. He
It is.
despises royalty.
I'm just saying, this sounds an awful lot like a plot to kill the king.
It's not to kill the king, it's to best the king.
I'm not saying that it is a plot to kill the king. It just sounds a lot like one.
You know
Casual
what? Maybe the
conversation.
king likes to be eaten. You
Okay,
don't know.
we sh-
You don't know the king.
Yeah, don't shame him.
That's
I
fine.
mean,
Alright.
he looks like he. Never mind. Never mind.
Best case scenario, Ponsonby turns into a warg, uses the enlarge potion, casts the spell, reduce on the king, and eats him. Best case scenario in this. That's what's
Quick-
happening.
Quick question before we start fighting: do we get our spell slots back with the resting or whatever, or we're stuck with what we got?
I think for the sake of as much fairness as is possible, I'll say that they have some kind of magical attributes to this feast that will give you the effects as if you have had a long rest.
So I've been using spells the whole day.
There's sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches of long rest.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
The PB and J
pickle.
of long rest.
Bibi
Nice.
and J. These sandwiches are good, Ponsonby.
See, little did
Maybe.
you know that's actually the secret to athletic prowess.
Got you a sandwich.
Just ask the Milwaukee Bucks.
There's a table over there.
Ah, yes, sandwiches. They're delicious.
Who knows why they're called that? Anyway,
Fisher refuses to laugh at anyone else's jokes now. She's like,
I mean, tit for tat, right? What goes around comes around.
Mm.
No.
No.
That wasn't even a joke, so I didn't expect you to laugh.
God damn it. Let's move forward.
yes, let's
Yeah.
fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's fight.
So as the brackets are being decided, I'm gonna have each of you roll a d8.
Out of 5.
Yeah. I mean,
We get to fight the same person.
each other.
Oh.
I forgot how to roll. Just roll.
Go to the chat and hover over. I think it's the third one is a D8.
I found it. I don't need to. Wait. Oh God. Oh God. My God. Oh God. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Let me just erase. Okay, let's try it again. Oh my
Alright.
God. Wait. No, it's no because it like did so many. I don't need. Okay. Wait. Okay. Scratch roll.
You just have to click it once. You don't have to double click.
Look, okay, look.
A 5.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna roll a 5.
Okay. Let's go ahead and re-roll all of the 5s.
Yeah.
And then Nico, go ahead and give me one more. Wait, no, actually, hold on. Wait, Nico rolled twice there. Okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
think.
His first roll was a 7, and BB was a 7.
Okay. BB, just give me one more roll.
Okay.
And if this doesn't work, I'm just assigning you. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
I got an 8. Does an 8 mean I fight the king? King Waldron.
So
Okay.
So with the brackets announced, it actually turns out that Bibi and Sett are actually going to be facing off in the first round, and Ponsonby and Thotark are actually going to be matched against each other in the first round. The other matches around you, we have Gratis is going to be fighting against Hufflepuff, and Kagrian is fighting against Viragi. And then on the other side of the bracket, we have Waldron versus Kay Tali. We have the Raven Knight versus another scrub that I haven't mentioned because I just didn't. They're not worth it. And a few more scrubs over on that side.
We don't want no scrubs.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the
man.
TLC kick tonight.
We're all on the same side of the bracket. That's not ideal.
Or it is ideal because it means that you can't possibly lose half of your items.
Huh.
Yeah, true.
Because you've
Yeah.
started off against each other, so half of your items are automatically safe.
Yeah, it's like a free fight
yeah,
for one of
yeah.
us.
That works.
Starting off, the first match will actually, and actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll actually have, because y'all will be observing this while we go. And actually, let me pull you over here. You might actually want to be able to see where we're playing. Let me go ahead and throw some tokens out here for you.
Richard, I will say there's no universe where Sett would fight Bibi. That would forfeit to Bibi. Hands down.
And that is entirely your prerogative.
Yep. So I don't know if that like cleans up a little bit of a fight for you, but Sett would just go out and kneel down and forfeit to Bibi.
And that's entirely up to y'all how you handle your fights. So while y'all are in the stands and watching as this all goes on, I want to see. I want to go ahead and have you roll a perception as the fight starts up between Gratis and Hufflepuff. Which, because I can.
Nico, Lindsay asked, even if it means a shot at royalty, you would bow down?
Yep. Yeah, I would not. I would not try. I wouldn't even risk hurting a friend. There's zero chance that Sett would risk hurting someone he likes. I also failed that perception check so
I
bad.
got a 50.
Okay. So I guess well, I've only got 2 so far, but the highest I've seen so far is 15. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So can you give me, Bibi, give me a medicine check? Okay. So you actually notice when the fight is starting that Hufflepuff actually seems obviously very inebriated. He was definitely doing a fair bit of drinking, but you can kind of tell that it's not just inebriation. It kind of seems like he is actually poisoned.
Oh, okay. Okay. I sense foul play at work. Something does not look holy and right in the eyes of the Redeemer and his faithful acolyte and follower, Ravania's Rothschild.
What's going on?
Ponsonby, Thotark, and Sett,
Hey.
look upon this Hufflepuff, because he is not only inebriated, but he is also drunk and poisoned.
Oh. Like poison, like the clit dude poisoned him.
Like,
Shoot, I'm so sorry. What's his name?
Gratis.
gratis.
What?
Gratis Ultio.
Ultio. I'm so
What did she say?
She said clit. So,
Ultio,
like,
like
he had
Ultio
a
poisoned
little
him? I
too-
mean, that's allowed, right? You can poison people
Oh no!
in your fight.
But what if it was foul play that happened before the fight, and to ensure his victory, he cheated and poisoned his meal?
Oh, you think he poisoned him beforehand?
I have been watching closely and using my wisdom to watch closely, and in watching closely with my wise eyes, I have garnered that it has been no poison that he has used during the fight to poison him, but it was indeed before this fight happened.
You don't think it was in the PB and J's, do you?
Oh my god. For it is I who also ate one of these sandwiches.
Oh god.
I feel fine. So I don't think it was in the peanut butter and witches sandwich.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think that maybe Ultio.
Yes. Yes,
Maybe
Gratis
Ultio.
Ultio.
Gratis Ultio. I mean, huge Ultio. What is his name? Even me.
Ultio.
I don't know.
It's-
Ultimate
it's
thanks,
less-
if I had to like try and translate it from some
Yeah.
pseudo Latin.
I mean, you know, gratis. It's like big. In Latin.
Or it could be thankful, like thanks.
No,
gratis.
in Latin. Anyway,
Gross. Gross
large-
in like
large
French is,
large
like,
ultimate
large.
dude. Anyway, Mr. Ultio may have poisoned him in the fight. They're fighting, right? Am I missing something?
They are fighting, yes.
Okay. So
Should we alert the local authorities?
I mean, all's fair in love and Ultio.
It is literally not fair. He is poisoned.
Yeah, I think he's saying that he noticed he was poisoned before they started fighting.
Oh. You want me to heal him, Bibi?
He's not. You can't, because he's in the fight. You'd be breaking the rules.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we don't need to break the rules.
So you think this Gratis Ultio is cheating?
I think he should be reported.
All right. Well, okay. Whoever goes up against this guy next, I have a spell to like make yourself immune from poison. So, if you know you're going up against him, I will give it to you before you go.
I think we don't
Okay.
need to drink or eat anything outside of our own stuff.
Oh,
the
so
rest
we're
of
going
this.
the paranoia route.
Yeah, I am.
That's fair.
Sett grabs a beer from somebody that's walking by and just takes a long drink of it. Yeah, I agree. Gotta be careful. Eat another peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
How's the fight turn out?
So the fight actually seems to be a fairly good fight overall. Like Hufflepuff definitely seems a bit slowed down by the poison, but the item that he's using is actually a barbed net of entanglement, which he throws at Gratis, and it actually like tangles him up, like kind of keeps him a little bit bound. So it kind of goes in Hufflepuff's favor, at least at first. But then Gratis is able to break out of the netting, and once he's on more of an even fighting stance with Hufflepuff, he's easily able to take over the fight.
Yeah.
And so
burst out of the net like, I am a golden god.
You know what? Yes.
Okay, sweet.
I am a golden god.
Daddy, I want a golden goose.
Daddy, I want a golden god.
But Daddy, I want it now.
So the first round will go in favor of Gratis Ultio, who acquires the barbed net of entanglement from Hufflepuff.
Ah.
No. Wait,
Alright.
but didn't Hufflepuff use the barbed net?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's not a one-time use item.
Okay. I gotcha.
You're allowed to use your items. It's just if it's a consumable, you have to have another of
I
it to
gotcha.
be able to forfeit.
Okay. That makes sense.
So that is round one. Round two is going to be the round between Ponsonby and Thotark. Or I guess
How do you
the
want to do
second fight
this?
of round one.
Ponsonby like walks out onto the match or whatever and sees that it's Thotark, and she does this. It looks like a chat bubble above her head or a message bubble.
Mhm. Okay.
Gonna initiate a whisper and be like, hey, what's up? How are we gonna do this?
So I think this is like a free, ride for one of us. So I don't know, is there anything you want to like show off or anything? Or do you want to move on to the next level? I mean, obviously we got rid of one person so far, so
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm cool with whatever you want to do.
I mean, I'm not very good at a fight, but I may be able to misdirect. But
What
I mean,
what's
you'd
your
be better at
magic
fighting.
item?
I'm using the potion of animal friendship.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty useless. I don't I have the potion of dryness. So maybe if I lose, you get the potion of dryness and you can use it on somebody else.
Okay.
Why don't we like flip a coin or something? Decide who's gonna win and like make a show out of it.
All right.
That's
How
like
do we-
fight.
All right.
Stands.
So, but we're gonna make a show out of it. So let's flip a coin. I'm gonna like roll. Let's
A
roll a
D2?
d20. Do you
D20.
do you want to pick even or odds?
Odds.
All right. I'm gonna roll. So I get evens. Evens I win. Odds you win.
Yep.
All
Punch
right.
him in the nose. Hit him hard.
Ooh, this fight sucks. They're not even like punching each other.
It's a.
Oh,
Did I
we
roll?
weren't- we
Oh, I
both
rolled
weren't
under
supposed to roll.
Panther. I rolled a 17. Did I roll under Panther?
Yeah.
You were selected on the Panthers, so that's why it rolled as the
Okay.
Panther.
I mean, I'll take your roll. It don't matter to me. We fucked up.
We did fuck up. right.
Tiebreaker.
Let's start over. Why don't you flip the coin, not me,
Hey,
or
let's do-
Katra.
Rock, paper,
You
scissors.
flip the coin.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
Just
scissors.
in the middle of this fight down in the pit.
All right.
We're not
Right.
giving anything
You hear a
away.
lot of
I'm down for
murmuring
rock,
from the
paper,
audience,
scissors.
like, what's going on? Like,
All right, I'm down for rock, paper, scissors.
This is
I'm moving
lame.
my mic away.
Run towards me, and then stop, and then we rock, paper,
All
scissors.
right. All right. I'm gonna do rock, paper, scissors. I'm looking at our cameras.
All right.
Do
Oh, I'm
rock,
not.
paper, scissors.
I am not.
Right.
Now I am.
Rock, paper, scissors. Go.
Scissors.
Oh, I did paper. All right, so you win. And I'll bow out, but let's make it a show or something, you know?
Thought that was the show. We don't want to give anything away.
Ponsonby punches Thotark.
Get him!
I'm gonna scissor your hand.
Punches Thotark. Let's see. Does a 13 hit Thotark?
Maybe. I don't have. Let's see.
You meets it, beats it. Yes.
Yeah, it beats my armor class.
All right, so. All right, Ponsonby does 1 damage. Then she just like punches him straight in the face.
I'll
All right,
kick him.
so now you have to like make me tap out, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
The,
Thotark casts Fireball.
I'm gonna Misty Step, but I'm gonna appear right behind her, and I'm just gonna push her
Okay.
with a. What's a push roll? Unarmed.
I guess.
I think it's athletics checks. It's opposing athletics checks.
It works similarly to the way grapples work, I believe.
Okay.
The 9.
I got a 9 as well.
9. Is that a
Oh.
success?
That kind of no, I beat it. Like
Oh.
beats it.
I think
Oh.
defender wins and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice massage.
You weren't just a big rock person.
Fight
Might be able
him.
to push you.
Bite
his
his
leg.
Ponsonby punches him again. Oh my gosh. Don't touch me without me saying you can. Does a 5 hit?
No.
So she like swings and she goes to like punch him, like she flips around and thinks it's gonna be really cool, and she like whiffs it and like falls down onto her back because she was trying to punch so hard.
So I get the feeling that this might take a little while. So let's go ahead and take a quick break.
All right.
So after Ponsonby took a swing and then falls to the ground, I'm just like, yeah, and I got her. Hold on.
Yeah, Ponsonby lifts up her arm and she like holds up the cold bone, like you can't hold me down.
Like, I got her right where I want her, folks. Let me hear some. Let me hear it.
You'll hear like a small bit of like kind of like confused cheering. Like they're not quite sure if they're supposed to be cheering for this or not.
And I'm gonna start waving my hands all magical.
She
And then-
starts using the bone to like lift herself up.
Well, I'm gonna cast Mold Earth and just cover her with dirt.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. She's covered with dirt, but her bone isn't.
Sand magic.
just have the bone like sticking up out of the dirt.
So you stick the boat up out of the dirt, and then I'm gonna cast minor illusion. And I'm going to say, it's going to say in your voice, "Oh no, being covered with dirt is my only weakness." And then I'm gonna flick the bone
Oh no!
and then put my foot on top of on top of you.
All right,
And-
Ponsonby's arms like flop out of
and-
the dirt and like like flop onto the ground. Like I give up.
Yep, most confusing fight in this turn.
There's like a
And Ponsonby
smattering
goes-
of hesitant applause. Just like,
Ponsonby goes, "What a great show we did!
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got to be the best show here tonight.
yeah.
It's
That's
way
the
better
best
than the
fight.
poison guy.
It's all people are gonna talk about."
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Blah blah
People
blah.
talking.
And Ponsonby just like she
Hey, we
pees
need
herself.
a cleric
Like,
over
that's
here.
it.
so clerics will come out and attend to you and cast some healing spells to make sure you're all full health.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
didn't get hurt at all.
Oh, I feel much better now. Thanks. That was a little rough.
So as you're on your way back to the stands, both of you see Kagrian, who is preparing for the next fight. He's in the next round, or next fight anyway. And could I have both of you give me a perception check?
Who, me too?
Yes.
Actually, I am going to use my King of Clubs and put a 10 on that, make it 21.
Okay. So Thotark notices that there is a strap, like one of the main straps of Kagrian's armor, that looks like it has been cut.
Who's he fighting against?
He is going to be fighting against Vragi.
Okay. He's the one with the 5 jewels in the helm that could take more jewels.
Kagrian is, yes.
Okay. And Vragri has the pearl necklace.
Yes.
Did Bibi ever tell us what he said about the giving us tips about the king? Or were we there?
We
Next
were
to him.
there.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, hey, might want to fix your strap there.
Hmm?
Looks a
Oh.
little frayed.
Huh. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Well, that's no good. That's pretty crucial. Well,
Have you been around anybody?
well, I mean, I've been around a lot of people.
Did anything stand out to you?
No, not really. I mean, I suppose somebody must have cut it in some of the shuffle. Like, I've
Yeah.
been close to a lot of people, and I guess it wouldn't be that hard for somebody to reach out and just clip it.
Oh,
But,
well, go see one of the clerics before you head out. Just make sure
Oh
they
yeah,
can
well,
mend it or something.
thank you, thank you so much. This means a lot.
Yeah.
You know what? In fact, I actually run a store.
It's a brothel.
No. No, it's called the Bearded Warrior Weapons Shop. And I mean, truth be told, that's actually why I'm here. I'm really just trying to promote my craft. But I tell you what, if you would just come by there sometime afterward, I really want to thank you for helping me out here. So I could give you a pretty good, let's say 20% discount on whatever you want.
Yeah, we can figure out the amount when we get there.
All right. Well, yeah. Just don't forget the Bearded Warrior Weapon Shop.
Bearded Warrior, gotcha.
I'm sure I can make you something really nice.
I'm Duke. Duke, it's a me. Also, I go by Thotark.
Oh. Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Duke.
Yeah, likewise.
And he'll actually kind of smile kind of wryly to himself, just like yeah, like I'm getting a high profile customer out of this.
Yeah.
Like he seems pretty content with himself. Like this has already been a success no matter what happened.
Nice.
So y'all continue on up into the stands. As y'all are getting back with the others, y'all actually notice Gulfa, who you may recognize again from earlier as the proprietor of the gambling house in Onubir, but also as someone that was threatening the halfling from the very beginning with the feather.
Yeah, the one that we don't think that it was actually Golfa doing the threatening.
Right. You don't think that it was actually Golfa doing the threatening, but you do see Golfa over here. And Golfa is yelling out to the crowd, and he's got a bunch of people kind of gathered around him. And he's saying, check the runners. 1 to 4 on the champ. Over and under. The books are open.
Oh. Wait, is there bets?
Hmm?
Did I hear that there's gambling going on?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we should get involved in that before we head back over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally out of the competition.
I mean, I could give you money to bet on Kagrian back there for this fight.
I guess. I mean, his helmet looks so tiny. How can he even he doesn't even have peripheral vision.
Well, I think somebody's trying to sabotage the fights, and somebody cut a strap back there, and it was obviously a recent cut. So, I think as long as he keeps his armor on, he'll win.
I like the pearl necklace, so. Is that what that is? Is that a pearl necklace?
Well, I'm not sure that I would say that it's pearl, but it's like monk beads.
Oh, well, can I bet?
I mean, if you want to go up there, he's taking bets.
Yeah, I want to bet. You know what? I'm gonna put 250 gold on Kagrian.
Dang.
What's the odds for him to win?
So odds per match are 1 to 1.5.
Okay.
You get 4,500 or 5,000 back if you bet 2,000.
No, I said 250.
1 to 1.5 would be well,
275.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Well, like if you're wagering, you said 250.
Yeah, 250.
Oh, so
then it would be 375.
Yeah, divide that by 2.
370.
Add it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because the 1 to 1 would be you just get your bet.
I think that he will win 2,500.
Science.
No, let me bet. I'm gonna walk up with a sack of 400 gold. No, 400 on Kagrian.
400 on Kagrian.
Thotark, isn't that like all of our gold or something? Aren't we sharing or something?
No, I'm good for it.
Okay. So 400 plus, you said it's 1.5?
Yeah, it's one
So
to
I'll get
1.5.
600,
So
So
right.
600 gold if you win?
Mhm.
right, you would get your 400 back plus an additional 200.
Which is 6.
Yeah. Yes. I just wanted to clarify that 400 of that 600 is you getting
Is
your
your
400
own
bet back.
bet.
Yeah. I took 400 out of my gold right now. So.
Okay.
Those are pretty crappy odds.
Well, I mean, this is
It's
just
only
per
the
match
matched.
odds. There are also 1 to 5 odds for betting on the final champion, which that is available throughout the rest of the first round.
Anyway.
Bet on Bibi. I don't know. I'll think about it while the round's going.
Okay. So you go ahead and register your wager. They take the money in and give you a slip for being able to claim after the match.
Slip acquired.
I mean, that's how betting works.
If you lose, and it's just because I don't know exactly how betting works. So like, let's say it's 1 to 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose, do you completely lose that entire one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I lose the 400. Yeah.
Dang, it's not even worth a bit, man.
So and I will say, like, in most realistic gambling scenarios, like, there's a pretty broad range of like odds that are figured out from all kinds of like statistical, like, this person is likely
This
to
is
win
just to
stuff.
keep it simple.
Yeah.
For sure.
So like you would have, like, for example, in a horse race, like the favored to win is probably going to be something like 1.1 to 1.5. Like, it's going to be a really minor gain.
Yeah.
But like if you take a like, you know, the second or third like favored, then they're going to have better odds, like 1 to 2, 1 to 3.
Yeah,
and
I
then
only
long
bet
shots.
on 1 to 5. That's the only thing I'll ever bet on. 1 to
Yeah.
5.
Like Mind That Bird from like years ago that like won the Kentucky Derby like on a surprise was actually 1 to 50 odds.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So in case you're ever like, you know, you think you might end up like traveling back in time for any reason, and you might be like, whenever that was, like, I don't remember the exact year offhand, but you should look up Mind That Bird, find that year, and like see if you can go back in time there. You can make bank. Like that's the sports book bet right there.
That's
Anyway.
totally what I'm gonna do if I get a time machine.
Yeah, totally.
Just that thing.
That definitely not invest in Apple or Bitcoin.
Well, no. See, what you do is you take like $1,000, you go bet that on Mind That Bird. You get $50,000 like from that, and then you invest the 50,000 by going back further and investing in Apple.
And then you take that Apple money and invest in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yes.
Got
Exactly.
it.
Yes. You get it. All right. So with that settled, the fight actually commences between Kagrian and Vragi. Kagrian is utilizing a flail, and Vragi is utilizing a quarterstaff. Before the fight actually starts, Kagrian will actually address the audience, and he'll say, "See this flail? It's been quenched with special mineral oils. Visit my shop if you want to own something of similar craftsmanship. Don't forget the bearded warrior."
Yeah, bearded warrior, go!
Bite his leg.
So the fight starts. they have a bit of a back and forth. Like Kagrian gets in a few good blows here and there. Vragi is able to deflect some of the flail hits with his staff, and gets in a few good blows of his own. But in the end, it seems like when Vragi kind of had him on the ropes a little bit, like he tries to get one good decisive blow that just kind of deflects right off of Kagrian's armor, and Kagrian's able to take that opening to hit him one good time with the flail, and Vragi will actually forfeit.
Can I, while that was happening, can I do a perception check and a medicine check to see if he was poisoned too?
Sure.
Okay, a 9 for perception. Yes, we'll do medicine as well.
Sure, why not?
And a 9 for medicine. All right, cool.
So you cannot tell any signs of him seemingly being poisoned.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, he seems perfectly healthy.
Okay,
I mean, aside from getting hit with a flail.
got it.
Oh, hey, yeah, I think my suspicions were correct. Somebody's trying to sabotage these fights, and got that from Bibi's catching the poison on the last guy. Kagrian, guy that just won, he had a cut on his strap on his armor. I pointed it out to him, he got it fixed, and I just made a bunch of money off of him. But yeah, I'm gonna head back down, and I'm gonna scan over the other contestants if anybody wants to join me.
Can I join him, or am I going next?
So the next fight will be between you and Sett. There is a little bit of time in between the fights.
Okay.
So I mean, you would have maybe a little bit of time to go and join him.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely like to go take a little look. I will join you.
So y'all go down to try and basically scan, like, for anybody else doing anything suspicious.
Yes.
Yeah, around the contestants.
And I just also wanted to verify, you went ahead and picked up your winnings.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So they'll pay you out the 600 and say, wow, you were you were pretty lucky on that one.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like to bet on the underdogs.
When he says you were pretty lucky on that one, can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Please. Okay, 25.
You detect that he felt pretty confident that Vragi was going to win, but like a result is a result all the same.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I make a mental note of that, and then I kind of give Thotark like a knowing look. Like something is up, something is afoot.
I'm gonna just slight head jiggle up and down.
Yes, head jiggle. Okay. I just want to make a mental note of that because I'm pretty much gathering. Well, Bibi's gathering that they're trying to fix these matches. It's them specifically.
Okay.
And I'm just something's afoot.
So y'all go and try and look for any other signs of something mischievous going on.
Yeah.
If y'all want to go ahead and make some perception checks.
Okay. A natural one for me, child. So.
All right, I'll take a 17.
So as you're looking around, most of the crowd seems to be just kind of conversing amongst themselves while they're waiting for the next match. Like looking, down towards where the fighters actually are gathering. Like you don't really see anything that seems to be going on there right now. There are like a few guards that are posted that are just standing there doing the garden. But you don't really see anything that looks too suspicious right now.
Okay.
While they're Ponsonby is kind of like just tagging along. She's not looking for anything because she doesn't think that anything is like afoot. So she's just tagging along. She's gonna say, "Oh, hey guys, look, my best friend. Oh, she's up there. I'm gonna go say hi. Do you guys want to come, or are you cool here? Should I go like by myself?"
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking.
Okay, bye. And she walks up to Princess Afina.
Uh-oh.
So Afina will see you and say, "Oh, hey."
Hey, you know what? I swear I just saw you like yesterday. Remember we were watching those people like fall from the tree? Oh, you know what? I did take a little nap, so I was a little confused. You know how it is. You gotta take naps.
Yeah, I like to take naps.
Yeah. So how's it going? I lost. So I did compete, but I definitely lost. I
Yeah,
got covered by
saw.
dirt.
That was an interesting fight. I don't think I've ever seen a fight like that before.
Was it fun? I try to make it like a theatrical.
Oh, well, it was definitely theatrical. Kind of like it was with the cooking competition.
Yeah. It was just supposed to be like super fun.
You're really good at that.
Yeah, I try because you know what? To be honest, like these things are a little boring. Like I could obviously like wipe out everybody, you and me together. We could just totally like wipe out all of them, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Yeah. So I mean, what's the point of it unless you're having fun? What are your thoughts? Who's gonna win?
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that my dad's probably going to win again. He does every year.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about having money, right?
Well, yeah, it does help.
Yeah. Anyway, well, can I like chill with you or?
Well, I'm going to say that it's okay.
Okay, cool. So I'll chill with you. And that's your mom and that's your dad?
Yeah.
You want to introduce me, or should I just like be secret, like best friend over here?
Now, I mean, they're probably pretty engrossed in watching the fights, but I mean,
That's fine.
Hey, Mom, Dad, this is my friend Ponsonby.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
And they'll just kind of like wave to you.
Yeah.
But mostly just kind of disregard your presence.
Wow. Oh, so you have like the kind of parents that I had that are just like not totally like obsessed with you.
I mean, I kind of like it that way because it means I have more freedom to do what I want.
Yeah, I totally get that. I have some friends that their parents are like totally obsessed with them, and they like really get to know who they're hanging out with. But yeah, my parents aren't like that, and apparently your king and queen parents aren't like that.
Well, I mean, I suppose all parents are the same, right?
I guess.
But it is really fun watching these fights.
Yeah, it's been quite entertaining. That last one with that one with the like weird like net thing, that was weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but it's kind of cool. Like you can throw like a net at somebody and it'll like tangle them up and hurt them at the same time.
Yeah. What does your dad have in store? I mean, I'm obviously out of the competition, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, he's just going to use his same like shield and sword that he always uses. Nobody's really been able to beat him.
What kind of like sword does he have?
I mean, it's just the royal sword, the falcon blade, and it makes him like swing really fast.
Oh, nice. That is super handy. Cool. Well, I'm here, like, let's like chat. And you do want to make like a little like stupid bet? Like, obviously, like there's money bets down there, but do you want to do like a stupid bet? Like, if your father uses his shield, you have to do a chicken dance. And if he doesn't use his shield, I have to do I have to like put sand in my face.
Well, that would be funny. I don't know. I feel like he's definitely going to use the shield.
Well, what does this shield do? So I know what I'm betting against.
Oh, it makes him grow bigger.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. So if he uses the shield and you think you're sure he's going to use the shield, and I say he isn't going to use the shield, so I will put sand on my face and do a chicken dance. If he does use his shield, you do a chicken dance. And while Ponsonby is saying that, she's gonna also like let everybody know exactly what his stuff does, which we already kind of know.
Yeah, but you have some confirmation at least.
Yeah.
Getting it from two sources.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, it sounds like fun.
Cool. Well, what would happen if your dad lost?
Oh, I mean, I suppose if he lost, then he would give up one of his items that he wagered. I don't know. I think he wagers the shield. I'm not really sure.
I mean, would he be really mad, or would he be impressed?
I don't know. I've never seen him lose. But I mean, I guess he would be probably impressed. And I mean, of course, the winner gets an audience. So if he doesn't win, then I guess he'd have to grant somebody an audience.
Oh, interesting. Well, I think it would be fun if he like got an audience with somebody.
Yeah, I mean, there's such a joke around that, audience of one and everything, and because he doesn't ever really have to give anybody an audience. It's just him.
You know what? I think if you have any like say with your father, you should tell him like he should like make this year like a special year.
You know what? Maybe I will try and talk to him before we get to the end of this.
Anyway, here's some berries. I made some good berries. I used the spell slot to make good berries. They're really tasty.
Ooh, thank you. And she'll take one of the berries and pop it in her mouth.
Cool.
That is really good.
Now, I'm so excited for this next fight. It is my friend versus my friend.
I love it when friends fight. So I guess let's go ahead and see if we can get through this quick. If y'all want to do it, go ahead and figure out y'all's fight.
Yeah, cool. So do we step onto the we step out in the arena, right?
Yeah. And y'all can take full control of this whole thing, do as much or as little rolling as y'all want. Just figure it out.
Cool. Bibi looks at you. Sett. here we are on the battlefield. So do I? What do you?
Sett
How?
interrupts by taking 3 steps forward and then dropping to his knees and says, I donate this loss to the Redeemer. May the victory shine upon his glory. And I give this victory to you, Bibi, dear friend and valiant soldier of the Redeemer. And I'll bow down.
Definitely, Bibi says, the Holy Redeemer has taken down yet another foe. I then look to the crowd. I say, yes, cheer for the Redeemer. Hip hip, holy blessings.
There's just like a lot of really confused murmuring.
I don't hear you.
Holy blessings!
Princess Othina is like, what is this? They didn't even fight.
I take a spare peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of my pocket and shove half of it in my mouth.
Yes, this battle is won.
Did one of them like use some kind of mind trick on the other or something? Like why would he just not fight?
It seems like it. Bibi is a very strong magic user, so maybe they just like really like forced a lot of like mind magic or something. Like
Oh.
one time I made like a really good joke and Bibi didn't even laugh. So they have like a very strong like will. So
Oh, well, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Wow, you really don't see strategies like that often. Like, wow, that seems like it's really effective.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting next fight.
Wow. I tell you, you are so much fun.
Well, I really appreciate you, and you know what, Bibi is a lot of fun. So I'm kind of interested to see what they do in this next fight.
Okay. So this round, this half of the bracket will be over. We'll go ahead and end the session here for now, and we'll continue on with the tournament next time. So I guess we need to do all of our normal wrap up things, which I need to pull up here because I'm really bad at remembering to do everything properly. So let's see. I guess our normal schedule for this, is there any kind of like debrief, wrap up, any questions that people have that we need to address before we go to like the actual Q&A?
Well, so far it seems that Bibi and Thotark are the ones that have moved forward.
That is correct, yes. So I guess to wrap up the tournament so far, so Gratis Ultio ended up winning the first fight. The second fight was Thotark, which means that Gratis will be fighting Thotark in the second round. The third fight went to Kagrian. The fourth went to Bibi. So Kagrian and Bibi will be fighting in the second round. And then we have yet to determine the other side of the bracket.
All right.
Anything else that we need to cover game-wise?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, then I guess we will open it up to any viewer questions.
Just
No.
send a message in the chat and it has to be checked by an admin.
Giant
Free the clit.
Oh, wow. So Evelyn William McNeil says, I just got here. Can you please recap the they didn't say please. Can you recap the last 4 episodes for me? And I shall do that.
Okay. I am eager to hear this.
We played some games.
So like totally Yeah. Oh no, you don't have to say please. No. I think I was just like asserting myself into this anyway. So, totally, we have been playing games. Bibi's won quite a bit. It's been such a roller coaster for him, but he's glad to be on it and in one piece. I've donated almost everything that I've gotten to Sett, to Thotark and the Redeemer. Yeah, we found out that there has been the patriarchy holds. Okay. So yeah, so Tisha made a joke that was not funny, and
That was so funny.
Steven
would have laughed.
I don't know who that is. So
okay.
Basically what has happened is we've been doing the King's Games. In the King's Games, we have found out quite a few things. We found out that there's been a lot of insider trading, cheating, misappropriation of magics, and the king, the final thing that we're going to do today, that we're going to do in these games is fight. And in this fight, Ponsonby fought against Thotark, and Thotark won through a grueling game of paper, rock, scissors, and became victorious through that. And then Bibi fought Sett, and in that grueling white flag that Sett threw up, Bibi was the victor. Fought it is definitely in parentheses for both battles. We have found out that this person named Kagrian may or may not. Oh, we thought that Kagrian was cheating because the person that Kagrian was fighting was poisoned, but it wasn't Kagrian that poisoned that person that he was fighting. It's actually the people that Thotark did business with. So Thotark, you're kind of guilty in all this.
Well, I will point out that we have been the ones cheating the entire games.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're not poisoning people. Okay.
No, Kagrian didn't either. But Kagrian is our friend. He's the one that filled you in on the thing, the sword and shield.
Absolutely.
And he also offered you a 20% discount.
Yeah, and 20% discount at his shop.
Okay.
I wanted to haggle that at the shop though.
I mean, that can still be haggled at the shop potentially.
Yeah.
But that is what he offered initially, at least.
Yeah.
Slay. But yeah, other than that, we have been playing these games. We found out a lot of foolishness. And I think, don't we have somebody in custody that we're trying to talk to at the end of this?
No, we're done with that.
Didn't we capture someone?
That
yeah.
guy.
We captured someone. Yeah. Because he cheated us out of something. Anyway, so there's that too. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. We've been playing the games, winning, slaying the house down, boots gaga, and now we're getting ready to fight more people in the King's Games and become victorious. So here we are. Clear as mud.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good breakdown.
Ponsonby is like chilling with the princess up on the King's Landing area of watching the fight because she's cool.
I wonder if you covered Princess Afina in rocks, would she be like look prettier too?
Wow. Wow. That's a shitty way to talk about my best friend. So.
You have shitty taste in friends.
Well, thanks, best friend.
And yes, I am absolutely a princess, at least when I'm playing Afina.
Princess of Genovia.
Yes.
I like Richard's Princess Afina.
I do too. I really do want to be their best friend. I really love Princess Afina. I don't understand how she's written into the book, like what her role is supposed to be, but I feel like she knows some shit, apparently. Like, she's connected at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't grow up in the royal family without having connections.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, expats are said is Ponsonby trying to get Aquafina to sabotage the fight with the king?
Yes. So Ponsonby is trying to get Aquafina to kind of push their father into like getting rid of this joke. You know, what is it? Something with one.
Audience.
Audience
An
of one.
audience of one. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's trying to like push Aquafina to be like, "Hey, daddy, like this is a meme. Haha. Let's break the joke this time." Yeah, she is absolutely trying to get Aquafina to to pressure her father to let somebody else win. 100%. Everything that Ponsonby does is very calculated and manipulative.
Sett gave up his chance to punch a member of royalty because he loves Bibi.
Sett is basic. Ponsonby is like 7 steps in the future.
Oh yeah, Sett he's got no tact.
And Bibi likes everyone to think that he's 7 steps in the future.
Yeah. Ponsonby is doing her best. Obviously, like some of it is very see-through, but she's really, really trying to befriend Aquafina for the benefits.
That's not her name.
Afina, sorry. Oh. Yeah. Me personally, as Tisha, I love Afina. Princess Afina, like, she sounds like a lot of stupid fun. But Ponsonby is definitely trying to befriend Afina to benefit her newfound family.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And Thotark is trying to make a buck.
Successfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's working out pretty well so far.
That was my first thought. I was like, oh, he
Yeah.
was sabotaged for a reason. He was supposed to win.
Yeah. Any other question?
It does not seem
It
so.
seems so. Oh, remember that we are also in the future. So, any other question? Question mark.
I think we're good.
I think wait.
Expat said wait.
It seems like maybe there's a long question incoming.
Right. So, remember back in episode 3 when y'all totally fucked up? Well, let's talk about that.
What do we fuck up about in episode
I don't know.
3?
I just feel like that's what Lindsay's gonna say.
Oh.
What's for dessert?
What are you suspicious about the match fixing stuff? Ponsonby is not suspicious in any form or fashion, other than she knows like rich people have rich things to be able to do rich stuff.
Yeah. Sett's also not suspicious. He just really, really wants to see the rich people get punched. Like right in their stupid 1% faces.
Yeah, and I'm suspicious that somebody is. I don't know if it's the king. It could be the king, but I'm just suspicious somebody is rigging these fights, and I'm going to try and anti-rig them. That's probably not the right way to say that, but and then make money off of it. So
Counter rig,
and hopefully, yeah, counter. Yeah, I'm gonna counter rig.
And for Bibi, the poisoning someone is super wrong. And so I want to know who's going to such lengths to do this. Find out who the accomplices are, and then bring them to justice in the eyes of the Redeemer. So, yeah. As for dessert, damn, I can't eat dessert right now.
Yeah, it's too late for dessert.
It's too late.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Late
I
Oh,
night
love
that
a
sounds-
peanut
PB and
butter
J.
sandwich.
I'd much prefer like a glass of wine as dessert.
then
Period.
Just
Period.
have it.
No, it's much too late for wine too. It's a school night. Yeah. So
Oh, if only I could be as dry as you are.
wait, doesn't dry doesn't dry mean drunk?
No, dry
No,
is the
sober.
opposite of drunk.
No, because okay.
But you're thinking of the song, I think. But I think the song is supposed to be ironic.
Okay. Nobody knows how dry I am.
Well, no, I mean the one like I only know it from like really old cartoons.
Me too. That's
But
what
it's
I'm
like
thinking of.
how dry I am.
That just means you
Yes.
have no liquor. It's like a
dry
dry
Mhm.
county, no liquor.
But in old
county.
cartoons, it was usually like some drunkard singing it.
Yeah, because he didn't
Yeah,
have any
meaning
booze.
he wants
But-
alcohol
Yeah,
because
he
he
was
doesn't
out
have
of
any.
booze. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, thank you.
But
for-
in some cases, he was even hiccuping. Like I'm pretty sure in those cases, though, it was meant ironically.
Okay.
I don't know about that, Richard. But
But no, I mean I know that there were some like full
well,
red
yeah,
nose
because like he would be sloshing.
yeah,
He would have like a
because he's an alcoholic and he doesn't have alcohol, so he's hiccuping from withdrawal. How that works?
I don't know.
I'm making that up.
I've never hiccuped from
Yeah, you
withdrawal.
are.
That's for sure.
I hiccup from withdrawal all the time.
Yeah.
So that's
Anyway.
why you drink beer, so you'll stop hiccuping.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you heard me
Gotcha.
hiccup tonight? No. You're welcome.
You know why? Because he's drinking beer.
Oh,
I should go
So-
drink.
Yeah.
We need to thank Elderbrain.
Mhm.
Yes, we do.
Go
I mean,
ahead.
if you want to do some plugs, you can feel
No,
free
you
to do
go
some
ahead,
plugs.
Richard. You're good at it.
So, big thank you to Elderbrain for sponsoring us and providing this wonderful adventure for us to play through. You can find anything from them at elderbrain.com. There's not only this campaign, they have another follow-up campaign in the same world that I think is actually like the initial backers are being shipped out now, I think. They also have another small game, I think it was called Spell Wars, that I think the Kickstarter is probably over now, but I think they may have some late backer stuff as well. And of course, anything else that they have available, you can find on their site. Again, elderbrain.com. For us, we are Creative Typo. You can find all of our stuff at creativetypo.com. And links to any of our shows through various pod catchers. You can find us on all the major ones at least, and some of the less major ones. You can join our Discord. There's links on the site there as well. We try and stay at least active in Discord, at least chatting amongst each other. We do plan a few events here and there and try and have some interaction with everybody as much as we can. So we'd definitely love to see everybody on there. We'd like to thank Jonathan and Tisha especially for joining us from Roll Gay Roleplay, which is their actual play that they do, which
actual loosely based.
it's sort of played.
There we go. No shade. That's the truth.
No, I'm just trying to translate what he's saying. That's all.
You know what? If you
We
don't
got
get my
jokes.
jokes here, you're definitely not going to be able to get my jokes there. So-
Well, I mean, obviously, your jokes
just
are
kidding.
just too
I'm
intelligent
just
for me.
kidding.
Yeah. So just one little thing about Rogue Roleplay, we actually had a milestone. We've hit 250,000 downloads and streams.
Yay.
Nice.
Lay the house down, Boots
Awesome.
Gaga. So we're gonna have a little celebration like that on our Discord and stuff as well. So
On April 22nd.
you're more than welcome to come and join us and play games and like do that thing with us. So come join us as well. So
All right. And again, another big thanks to Mead, who is our executive producer. Um,
Thanks, Mead.
Thank you,
he
Mead.
is such a
Thank
big
you,
help
Mead.
in allowing us
Same.
to do as much as we can.
We drank mead in this episode.
We drink mead, we love mead. Um,
That sounds.
humongous thanks to Sarah, our producer for the show, and just
Thanks,
about
Sarah.
anything that we stream anywhere. She is basically the one that puts up with all of our shenaniganry and keeps us on track. If not for her, I would probably never take a break and people would be inundated with ads unduly. So Sarah is pretty much the grease that keeps our wheels turning.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
drink mead, but I do drink Sarah.
Yeah. Sarah, you're really
Whatever.
greasy, apparently.
Whatever you're paying, Sarah, take it and double it.
Whatever you're pouring, Sarah, I'm shotting.
Oh,
So I think, barring any kind of other last minute changes like we've had a couple of times recently, we should be here again in 2 weeks, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that will be April the 26th. Wednesday, April the 26th will be our next stream, barring something happening last minute. But if so, we will try and let everyone know.
sounds great.
And the video will be up at some point this weekend of this
On YouTube.
Huzzah, up at some
on
point.
YouTube. Yeah, and all the previous episodes are on YouTube too. If you're not caught up.
Yeah. So
See-
I think that covers everything that we need to cover.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, everyone. We love that you are here to watch us and participate and ask us questions. And it is just such a pleasure to be able to do this for you.
Indeed.
I will send you, Steven, the YouTube. I think it's like literally youtube.com/creative typo, but I'll verify.
It's also in the below beats, whatever they're called.
Yep. Thanks everyone.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
You.